Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's me, Vexicus4666 from Voltage Games, and I'm with Jeff Jones and his best friend, Eddie. And what did you just do, Eddie?
I just top 32 with Shaddoll.
Shaddolls. Like, how did your matches go today? Did they go perfect?
And in Swiss, he went 10-1. He only lost to Hoban. How many Nekroz did he play against? Like six,
and then the rest were burning up as right.
No, seven. The last two rounds is only Nekroz.
So he played against 7 Nekroz and he beat all of them except for Hoban. Jinlock was Solemn Scolding.
Did you expect the Solemn Scolding at all?
Yeah, before the match, Jeff told me.
You knew, I know, of course you knew about it.
But I didn't can't do anything. He just said, I have a dark hole and then just Solemn Scolding.
So let's see this Master Shaddoll deck.
Alright, I run 3 Magician, like the core of the deck.
It's like the best monster to open up with. Whenever you see Mathematician, your hand is like almost always good.
Access to the whole entire deck.
Yeah.
3 Skomata, 3 Falco.
Okay, I'll explain it because you can't speak well. So, Nekroz have a really hard time dealing with multiple things on a field.
Yeah.
So if you have a fusion and then another monster and then a Falco, it's really hard for them to deal with all of it. So they have to pick and choose what they can deal with. So if they were to truly you and they get rid of your fusion, then you still have Falco to either get back a fusion from the grave, Shekinaga or Construct, or a beast, so you can draw 2 more cards. And whenever you bring something back from the graveyard, it isn't affected by things like Brionic and Unicorn.
Yeah.
So even any say a guy just attacked a Falco, he had 0 cards. He attacked into a Falco and then he brought back Construct from grave, and the entire game he just couldn't get rid of the Construct.
And I drew Mistake.
And then he finally drew Mistake and locked him out with Construct. Shekinaga has 3,000 defense. Unless they're playing Decisive Armor, it's really hard for them to get over Shekinaga.
Not like everybody's even touched that card, side deck.
Yeah, then you can just start negating all their stuff with Shek.
Unicorn can negate it.
Yeah, you basically can just outgrind Nekroz. Those run out of resources. Even his he lost in top 32, but his opponent went through every single one of his mirrors and had no mirrors left, and had 0 cards with hot deck preparation per game. So he just ran him out of all of his cards.
Because of this card. 2 beasts.
Why not 3?
You never want to draw it. Drawing it is really bad because it means it's only playable if you have a fusion card.
Yeah.
And it's actually Dragon is technically the worst out of all the Shaddolls, but Beast is very close to it because drawing a random card isn't very it doesn't help most of the time. It's mostly what you do when you have nothing else to do. Beast, the Skomata, Falcon, they all have better utility and they have a much greater place in the deck. Skomata gives you access to is basically any monster in your deck. Same with Hedgehog, which you play 2 of. And it also you can decide it for addition out and stuff like that. This doesn't you don't need it for anything. It's just there for when you have nothing else to do.
Play 1 dragon. There's no really good trap card to play. It's only pop Mirror Force or Emptiness.
Yeah.
3 failures because it's and traps. It's tuition.
It's a light. It's a tuner, and
it's the best opening for you, your mirror match.
Yeah,
you shut off the Mathematician.
As long as basically as long as Nekroz isn't Trishulling you, they're probably not winning. If your hand is decent.
Right.
So it's really not scary at all. I played against 7 Nekroz total now, and the only 2 I lost to, one of them I shouldn't have lost to, I lost to in time. That was a Fraser. The other one I just got smashed. That one I just couldn't do anything in. But it's very Shaddolls is a very difficult deck to master. It doesn't give you free wins. Nekroz can hand you a free win. You have to work for this. If you mess up, you're going to get punished, and you're probably not going to win. So as long as you're preventing them from trolling you, you're usually good because you just outgrind them, or eventually you just get so many cards. If you get a mistake, you just can't do anything.
They keep replacing themselves.
Yeah.
2 Lancia.
Also against Nekroz, even if you're not playing against Nekroz game 1, it's at least a light monster, so you can just fuse with it. Same with people who are maining this and Nekroz also, they just milk it away against decks they're not playing against mirror match. It's just really good because against Nekroz you can there's like two ways to like play it. When they you either like when they play like a mirror and go to Trishula, you can either like play it on the mirror and then like try to force them to resolve the mirror by like doing something weird. So like they might like should be like a Manju from their hand and summon a unicorn.
Just like
Or you like
you can't Digin.
yeah.
You can't Digin.
Yeah, like you stop them from like if you use it on like cycle when they go to Dijinyu, they have to try and resolve their cycle. So like you might have to tribute on Manju to get back a unicorn.
Yeah.
And the last one is like if you actually like hunt, and if they can't resolve it, you can see their hand. And that knowledge is like very important to know their hand. And the last one is if like you have like ways to like deal with the board afterwards, you just like let them Trishula you and get it out of their hand, and then you just drop it. Felice is Hero servers.
How was Felice for you?
It's really good if I don't draw it, but it's like
Felice is the
monster.
best. Is the best Shaddoll monster. When you drop her, she just becomes construct.
This card is really good. Like it's really broken. I love it. This weekend.
A lot of people told me they don't like it, but they're dumb because you can just pop back rows.
It's not
Oh,
broken.
it's not broken. It's good.
Not broken.
It's very, very
It's
good.
good.
It's very high utility.
Because you can get out with Jinlock really easy, and then just like pop 3 card in the field for nothing.
Like a lot of people like just don't even realize like how the card works or does. Like at least 2 people this weekend for me like attacked in the wrong orders and got the wrong cards.
I beat Lally because of this card.
Now, do you normally do that first turn, like the whole nepotism thing, or you just wait for it later and like Shaddoll fusing it out to your deck?
Usually you wait.
You wait.
You don't want to engrave on me. Usually you just go for like hedgehog or
Or come out of beast.
Yeah.
Okay.
These are all my monsters. Spells. 3 Shaddoll fusions.
Of course.
2 regular fusions.
So
Why'd you drop it to 2?
No, El Shaddoll Fusion is much better than regular Fusion. This is like how you win. And like against like 4 Nekroz players, like Nekroz like almost never Trishula me. Between Valor, Lancia, and El Shaddoll Fusion, like whenever they Trishula you can just like change this, and then you just get rid of the cards in your hand,
Right.
and you can no longer like Trishula this doesn't resolve. So like this is much better, and I noticed that games that I would lose would be when I just had like multiple fusions. I'd have like Construct or Shekanaga out with just like 3 fusions, and then I wouldn't be able to like proceed to like keep winning. And eventually my opponent was drawn out. So it's fine, I would say. Like not running 6 fusions right now.
Now I play 2 Darko, Regaki for Jinlock.
Okay, fine. So like any deck that like is not Nekroz should definitely just be playing a Dark Hole or Regeki, because what happens is once you play against Nekroz and they realize you're not playing Nekroz, they are free to leave all their cards on the field. So multiple times, like all this weekend, my opponent would just like leave like Manju, Unicorn, something else out, and they just lose their entire field to Dark Hole. Like, or just like it'd be like Deiko Seka, Valkyris, like Manju, and just Dark Hole, and it's like they just can't keep losing 3 cards at a time while you're maintaining all of your cards. Dark Hole is literally, like, I think like one of the best cards in the deck.
There's a reason they wanted to do one.
Yeah, I just love Dark Hole. And like poor Nekroz players just like they don't play around Dark Hole. They leave all their shit up against. They need to leave Unicorn up like to Nature Fusions. So
Yeah, both the moon and Soul Charge. Soul Charge is kind of clutch. It's like it's okay.
yeah, it's okay.
It's not too
clutch.
open.
It worked a lot better when we were testing the deck because
Did you always like mostly like top deck and stuff that helped you out better like that? So that
yeah, you don't want to open up with it. It's like later game, but also just like Nekroz like can't deal with the fusion monsters you bring back. So if you were bringing back like Shekanaga Construct, it's like really hard for them to beat.
This card's only good when you open like fusions. Because like this like if you Soul Charge this stuff, it's like really bad. So it's like it's only good when you have fusion. Traps. 3 mistakes.
Like,
Condition. Call.
Yeah, helps you beat Nekroz. It's like not even bad for Southern next season.
Fire
Like
Fist
Teller
and
Knights,
stuff.
Fire Fist.
2
You
shadow
started
things.
that.
You just have your deck float tomorrow.
Yeah, like when you're forced to go first, it's like a very good card to open up with.
And like set Falco, because we play 3 Falco.
Yeah, like with the 3 Falco and Mathematician and stuff like that.
It helps you with your hedgehog and get your shit off you.
Yeah, it's super good.
Then 1 clutch card. Yeah. Feels like
I don't know, like people who say like this card like isn't good is just stupid.
You normally just flip it up when you're ready?
I never get a value from it. Like
You flip it up when you're ready.
Yeah, like what I noticed in testing that he flipped Crush Card at like
Whenever soon as he drew it.
Yeah. He was like, "Oh, I'm scared of Denko Sekka, flip it," and then his opponent would have like Banju, Shurit, Cycle. I think he's
This is my Jinko, and then I got Trishula.
Right. You're asking to there. This is like almost like late to like the last second, or like wait to like hit
Someone
a
like
Brianna,
Trish.
or like when your opponent plays a mirror, or if like before you know they have a Shurit in hand. So like if they don't have the Briannic, you don't want to let them just cut the Briannic. You can Shurit because it means they can have Cycle Shurit to like destroy you afterwards. So you want to like hit the Briannic beforehand.
No, I'm team missing.
Yeah. Did Hedgehog and Mistake ever come in clutch?
No.
Like
like you said, like a hedgehog already set and you have mistake.
Yeah.
Usually,
You only turn it on when
the thing is though is like if you like can't search off your hedgehog, that's fine because you can search off your hedgehog. They can't search their entire deck, so like, it's
it's
usually
only two cards. It's only 2 cards.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter. Here.
Yeah.
One Felbrand.
So like because we use Soul Charge and 3 Falco, there's lots of times in testing when we had like double construct on the field, and you can overlay it for this guy, and it's very hard for them to deal with like
3v3, 8 minutes left in the round.
like a Felgrand, a Falco, and then like possibly a Fusion.
Yeah.
I only did it once this weekend. I did it a lot more in testing though.
One Exaton. I never use it. Jeff doesn't like it.
I never did it. I never got off in my
Yeah, the
deck.
difference is in our decks is I did use different extra deck monsters.
And then I play Castel. One deal. What's it called?
Jorandal?
I don't know.
I just call it Artifact
This
Sword.
guy's really good against like Burning Abyss and Meta deck. And play.
I mean, it's also good against Nekroz. Like,
It's shuffled in.
yeah, like.
Turn
There are
that thing
multiple
into
times
mistake.
because like if they play a mirror that uses from their hand, you can like chain and shuffle their stuff into their
Yeah.
deck. Also, like if you're going for a game, you can and you know they have a belt, you can like shuffle their hand in
Yeah.
if they don't draw the belt. It's also good.
3 constructs. 3 Shikinaga.
Okay, so like a lot of people didn't understand this, but Shekinaga is like very, very good, and you can go through them very fast in certain matchups.
Yeah.
Against like Teller Knights, it's very good, and obviously against Nekroz. So like when you have like Shek face up on the field and an El Shaddoll fusion, most of the time your opponent's gonna drop a Unicorn to make sure you can't like negate any of their effects, and then they'll try to deal with it with a Brionic or Trishula.
Yeah.
So like if you have El Shaddoll fusion set and they summon Trishula, and it's like Chain Link 1 Trishula, you can chain Shekinaga. So it's, even though it's negating it, it's just not activated. And then chain El Shaddoll fusion, and you'll go into like a second Shekinaga, and then the previous Shek isn't on the field anymore, being negated by Unicorn, so it'll negate and destroy the Trishula, and then you'll just get a card back to hand and stuff like that. So it's easy to go through 3 this card.
2 window. I kind of want to play 3 when I play against Burning Abyss.
Burning Abyss, you like want 3 of this card, but Burning Abyss is a good, very easy matchup already.
Leo, Falco, and Construct.
Right.
Pretty much just shit.
How come you're not playing R80s?
In testing, we like never went into level 5s. And your mind just isn't what it used
It's only
to be.
good against Burning Abyss.
Like you can't against Burning Abyss it's okay, but it sucks against like Nekroz.
Slide that. I play 2 Majesty Phoenix. It wasn't that good this weekend.
Do you wish you can put? Would you rather put in Vandy's Phoenix in this place?
This is a light, so like it like replaces your light monster in certain matchups.
Okay.
So when you're siding against decks that Lancia are good against,
Yeah.
but like this card is, you replace them with Lancia. But you need to keep a light monster count like similar when you're siding.
2 Maxi. It's really good against like Satana Knight and Burning Abyss and Shaddoll. But it's really like I never side against Nekroz because like it's out of hand control.
Yeah, against Nekroz, I don't feel this card is very good because it forces you to have a hand trap already to stop getting around Trishula. And
Right.
if you don't, like the card you're drawing is just gonna get Trishula.
Yeah.
Anyway. So
3 Denko Sekka.
it's Denko.
Really?
It's Denko. It's one of the best cards.
Summon this, you just cannot.
Right.
2 Mira, the Ice Barrier.
Why do you guys
How did that
decide
help?
to,
So that, I'm sorry.
why do you guys decide to side Dake instead of England?
I mean, it's not like very good
Good against Nekroz.
Against Nekroz.
Because you knew you were gonna play them mostly Necros anyway, right?
Yeah. And, 2 Mirror of the Ice Barrier. So this card I started testing like a couple days ago and made him use it. But when you're playing like Nekroz, the mirror match, people are saying like this card's really easy to read if you're playing it because like they're just leaving a card on the field, so you like don't control them.
Right.
But in this deck, like all your cards are always on the field,
Yeah.
and it's very hard for them to play around. And like I said before, if they're not controlling you, 90% of the time they're not beating you. So yesterday, definitely like for both of us, like
This card is busted.
like 2 matches for me, 1 or 2 for him, and it completely just won the game. I was like in a losing position.
Me too.
Yeah, my opponent had like 4 monsters out and like Trishula beat. Finally, I
Six cards from that.
banished his Unicorn, Trishula, 2 cards in hand, and the rest of his mirrors, and he just immediately scooped.
Yeah.
3 MST, but you had to side against Floodgate. 2 Fairy against Clyfort.
So you can just against Clyfort and Teller Knights.
Never side against him.
How many Teller Knights did you play against? 2. Okay, be sure to side against Teller Knights because this is something so already face up. So
Like the kid like Paul Hunt and stuff.
yeah, like
And Oasis.
Yeah, like Call of Haunted, Oasis, Shadow Mirror.
Sometimes I don't want to choose so much like Chet Wu.
I understand, but I would still decide against that.
One morning.
One morning. So like you side this in against Nekroz because they're gonna side in Denko Sekka against you.
And you want to hit the Denko no matter what.
Yeah, so like it's like the only out to Denko Sekka, and also like hitting a mirror or like a Manju or Senju still is not that bad. Like if you hit a mirror, they can't use that mirror for the rest of the turn. So
I won my feature match.
yeah, he won his feature match with it.
What round was it?
It was fun.
Remember what round your feature was?
What was the last round?
No, it was the second last one. Round 10.
Round 10.
Oh yeah.
That's it.
Oh yeah, that's it.
So any closing statements?
Thank you for Jeff Jones for helping me
Best friend.
with the deck.
Yeah.
And, shout out to Foolish Games. It's in here.
It's right there.
Yeah, that's it.